Red alert, red alert. This is not a drill. Red Bull is returning to NASCAR in 2025. Welcome back to the Breaking Bob channel. A big episode this morning. We've got some news to get into. If you're new here, as always, hit that subscribe button. I'm always talking NASCAR and racing on a daily basis. And let's just jump right into it because one of the biggest racing brands in the world is back in NASCAR for the first time since 2011. We wondered about it. Maybe there would be a collab in the future. It's official. Red Bull has announced they will be joining Trackhouse Racing as a partnership sponsor for 2025 and beyond. Red Bull had a NASCAR team from 2007 to 2011. They had 3 different wins, 2 from Brian Vickers and 1 from Casey Kane. Never finished higher than 14th, though, in the driver's standings. So Red Bull pulled out in 2011. They did okay in Formula One the last few years. They've also had, of course, supercars. They've got a soccer team out in Germany. It's really just a sort of entity for the energy drink to sponsor themselves in different avenues. And NASCAR is one of those that they will be returning to in 2025, sponsoring Red Bull ambassadors Shane Van Gisbergen and Conor Zillich, both Trackhouse drivers. They'll be on Shane Van Gisbergen's Cup car for 5 races in 2025, Vegas, Sonoma, Iowa, the Daytona Summer Race, and Kansas, while Conor Zillich will get Red Bull for his Cup Series debut at Circuit of the Americas in March. So Conor Zillich, it had been rumored, you saw that patch in Media Day that he had a NASCAR Cup Series patch on his driver's suit. That is official. Conor Zillich will be coming to the NASCAR Cup Series. He made his Truck Series debut at COTA last year and was on pole. Went up and down the field like a video game, going up, then back down, up and back down. I would imagine the Cup Series is going to be a little tougher for him to do that in his debut. But Conor Zillich will be in the 87 car for Trackhouse. You're probably wondering, 87, he's in the 88 for Xfinity. I know Shane Van Gisbergen is in the 88 for Cup. Justin Marks said on X, the 87 was when Red Bull actually took their company to the market and went public. So there's an ode to Red Bull with the 87 for Conor Zillich at COTA. That's his only scheduled start so far. Again, SVG with 5 races scheduled with Red Bull as the primary sponsor, and big for Trackhouse overall as a brand. Owner Justin Marks said, quote, "It's an incredible chapter in the history of Trackhouse racing to welcome Red Bull back to NASCAR. Red Bull is one of the most powerful brands in the world, and it's an honor for us to embark on a partnership with such an iconic company. That is a huge win for our sport and a moment that will resonate with millions of NASCAR fans around the world. I'm thrilled for Conor, Shane, and every member of Trackhouse to partner with who I consider to be the greatest motorsports company in the world. We are more than honored to welcome Red Bull to the Trackhouse racing family." I think it's great. Yeah, again, like Justin Marks said, a major brand in motorsports, to have them come back to NASCAR after over a decade-long absence. I love it, and it made sense. We always wondered with Shane Van Gisbergen and Conor Zillich being Red Bull-sponsored athletes, maybe we could see it one day. It's official. The Red Bull logo will be on the NASCAR hoods for multiple races this year. I love to see it. Let me know your thoughts down below. One thing, though, with Conor Zillich's rookie debut at COTA in March, one thing you won't see on that Red Bull livery is the yellow rookie stripes on the back bumper. Now, this, I think, was first put on Twitter by Ryan Williams. He is a designer. He makes a lot of paint schemes. Ryan Williams said the rookie stripes are no longer a thing anymore. The rookie stripes are going away, and Jeff Gluck did confirm that with NASCAR, saying that they're unnecessary. There's no need to signify a new young driver, given this is the highest levels of car racing, NASCAR said. Now, listen, you could look at it 2 different ways. I'm going to go the traditionalist way first, though. Yellow stripes are a part of the ladder in NASCAR. Yes, nobody likes to see it, and it's hard to keep up with eligibility now, but for NASCAR, it's a literal earn your stripes. Once you have that year of eligibility, you get that off the car. It was just a cool way to resonate the rookies from the rest of the field. It's just tradition. I like that kind of thing. There's no need to take it away. I know I'm just yelling at the cloud now, but did we really need to put our resources into that? I'm more of a traditionalist, and I think that there was no need to get rid of such a cool tradition that really fans could mark all the way from the seats in the grandstand. You could see that yellow bumper, go, okay, I know that's a rookie over there. Now, on the other hand, there's 2 different reasons I think they took this away, of course, like Jeff Gluck said. One is that NASCAR actually greenlit the teams to sell sponsorship and branding on the bottom of that bumper now. So you can actually put logos, decals, whatever you want down there. I guess they didn't want to have to worry about rookie stripes messing with designs. I don't really know. But really, I think, and I alluded to it a second ago, is that it's just tough to keep up with eligibility in the rookie level now, whether it's trucks, Xfinity, Cup. You have Shane Van Gisbergen, for example, this year. He's a full-time rookie in the Cup Series. He raced, I think, 10 races last year, raced in 2 in 2023, has a win to his resume. Yeah, he's a rookie of the year. even Ty Gibbs, who had multiple starts in 2022, had a lot of different Xfinity starts in 2021. It's kind of murky nowadays to tell who's actually rookie and who's just hasn't had the required full season in there. So I understand it. I just don't like change. So let me know your thoughts down below about the yellow stripe being taken away for rookies. I'm not for it. And finally, another Daytona 500 entry is official. MBM Motorsports, who had 65-year-old Mike Wallace in that seat originally, NASCAR vetoed his attempt. They had to look elsewhere, and it had been rumored in the rumor mill for a little bit, but it is official. Chandler Smith will be joining MBM for that Garage 66 entry. The name is something, but it will be the Garage 66 entry in the Daytona 500. Of course, Chandler Smith did sign with Front Row Motorsports as a full-time Truck Series driver for the 2025 season after previously being with Joe Gibbs Racing in the Xfinity level in 2024. He even said, hey, I may have to work for my dad's construction company. I may not have a ride. Landed with Front Row Motorsports in the Truck Series and will have at least one start for MBM Motorsports' Garage 66 entry at the Daytona 500. Now, if you ask me, a lot more of a competitive effort now for the 66. Yes, Mike Wallace would have been a great story, but Chandler Smith actually has been cutting it, running at the front in the Xfinity Series last year. Anything he's in, he's very fast in. May not have the best relationship building in the garage, has been a little controversial at times as far as fans. I know a lot of people didn't even like the construction comment last year, but regardless, Chandler Smith is talented and he will be able to get at least a little more experience in the next gen car for the Cup Series. And for MBM, they're adding another talented driver instead of Mike Wallace to the lineup. Ford has a bunch of cars in the Daytona 500 entry. A lot of times they have the faster cars in qualifying, so this will be another car to watch if they can qualify in on speed, depending on what happens. But I still look for Justin Allgaier in that Junior Motorsports entry to be the favorite to land in qualifying, but there'll be one other spot to make it before the dual races on Thursday. Let me know your thoughts down below. Chandler Smith joining MBM Motorsports for that 66 entry in Daytona. Of course, the rookie stripes are going away. And Red Bull joining NASCAR. If you're new here, as always, hit that subscribe button, like this video. Helps me out a ton here at Breaking Bob. I will be back as the Clash looms next weekend. Stay tuned for more coverage here at Breaking Bob. Thanks for watching.